Good morning, everybody. This is a bit of a strange blog in that I'm not actually going anywhere. I've arrived at the yard. It's a Monday, and there's not a route for me. So I'm just hanging about to see if anybody needs any help, and if they do, then off I go and do it. Update: my flatmate Kev's home. Hello, Kev. I love you. Missed him quite a lot, really. 10 days sort of. Although I've had friends around and stuff, it's it's just not the same being in the house without him. So that's quite weird. But he's back now, so everything is right with the world once again. And he bought me a beret, which, if you look on my Facebook page, is my status, is my profile picture at the moment. So you can see how cool it is. It's 7:20. I'm sitting at the CityLink yard. I don't know whether you can see that. It's all pretty boring. So hopefully I'll have something more to tell you a little bit later on. Bye. So I thought today might be a day where I could just take the day off and go and see Kev. But apparently they've asked me to do a few drops off of somebody else's load, which ended up being there's now more on my van than there is on his. I think that's a little bit odd, but there you go. That's just the way it's turned out. Today I'm working in Stubbington and Newgate Lane, so not too far away. It's not going to eat into my diesel too much, which is, the important thing. I wish these people would let me out. I hate this roundabout. There we go. And so yeah, I shall be vlogging. I've got a few things I want to talk about. I did say to my friend that I would explain how the moon was made, which I will do at a later date. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. It's 9:10, and I'll give you a tinkle in a little bit when I've figured out what the hell I'm doing. Okay, bye-bye. Hello guys, right, I am just in sort of, I don't know really, I don't know where you would call it, the Highlands maybe? No, Longfield Avenue anyway, just off of Newgate Lane, just heading up to Fareham College to do a couple of drops there, and then back down to Fort Fareham, and then that's me done and I'm into Stub. It's been an okay day. I would like to have got a little bit further along than I have. And I haven't really been able to blog and tell you how the moon was created. Mainly because I kind of need my map. I don't really know it very well around here, so I use my map to give me an idea of where I need to go. I'm a little bit annoyed today with certain what's the word I'm looking for? Businesses who assume that you should know who they are. I had one, for example, that said the address was Searle, Newgate Lane. Now, I don't know how many of you living in Gosport and Fareham, but that's actually quite a big area, Newgate Lane. That's a lot of industrial parks, and it turns out they're a pokey little place right around the corner. With no signposts until you actually got to the building. And then there was no way for me to get the van in, and they didn't have a delivery entrance, so I couldn't get in there anyway. So all told, they hacked me off quite considerably, and I've had a lot of them that are the same. I've got one for a J Wasel, which apparently is just Fareham and a postcode, so that's a pretty large area right there. As you can probably tell, I'm now at Fareham College. I'm just going in here, do some deliveries. Hopefully it won't take me too long, but I'll see you guys later. So, while I've got time and I know where I'm going, how the moon was made. Back when the Earth was being formed, several billion years ago, and it was still, coalescing into what it is today, a meteorite about the size of Mars crashed into us, made of mainly iron and nickel, smashed into us and ripped about a third of the planet away. And that Mars-like object, most of it vaporised, but a lot of it sunk into our core, and that became the molten core that we have today, which gives us our magnetic field, our gravity, our ability to sustain life. And the third, the chunk, if you will, that was blown away, spun around us a little bit erratically until it formed the sphere that is the moon, which I think is quite amazing, really, because you think of the moon as a different object, when in actual fact everything on the moon is exactly the same as everything here. So they spend millions and millions of dollars trying to get space dust and moon rocks, and the moon rocks are pretty much the same as the rocks we got here. The only difference is they've got an awful lot of iridium on them, which you get from space, you don't tend to find on Earth. So there you go. That's how the moon was formed. I was reading a little bit about impacts on Earth and how an extinction level event has passed us by 3 times in the last 50 years. One of them was as close as 25,000 kilometres, which in the in astrophysics terms is the same as being shot through your sleeve with a bullet without it actually touching the arm. It's pretty damn close. We're talking end of the world as we know it type of stuff there. So that'd be quite interesting. I mean, not from the ground here. It'd be quite interesting if you were on the moon watching. It wouldn't be quite interesting if you were underneath. But anyway, I'll leave you to it. I'm just coming up to the big main Fareham roundabout, heading down into Fort Fareham. Ta-da! Hello everybody. Right, I am on my way to do my collections in Aerodrome Road, which is in Gosport somewhere apparently. I think it's in the business park, but we'll find out. I am just in Stubbington Town Centre. Cut that a little bit fine, I'm gonna have to reverse, damn it. Not been too bad. I mean, it's 3 o'clock. I've got a couple of collections that technically I'm not supposed to do until 4 o'clock. But hopefully, I'll get down there and they'll go, oh yeah, they're all done, and I can get done a bit early. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting around waiting, which really annoys me. Stubbington Church there on the left, as you can see. I hope everybody's had a good day. The only bit of news today that I've heard is this whole Cablegate thing, where they have what they call WikiLeaks has leaked a load of sensitive information, thinking that it's in the cause of free speech. Personally, I think it's a lot of rubbish. Free speech shouldn't be used to create anarchy. These are personal opinions of ambassadors and undersecretaries that have been given to the president because he needs to know all the facts, or he needs to know all of the information he can possibly get, and then it's up to him and his Joint Chief of Staffs to filter out what is redundant and what isn't. I'm sure the Prime Minister has exactly the same thing. I'm sure our boys at MI5 do exactly the same thing. It is not not too bad. Sorry about that. I got a little bit lost. So lovely lady's just telling me how to go. Apparently the entrance I thought that was to Crofton isn't the entrance to Crofton. I have to go around the side. So yeah, I'm sure our guys at MI6 do exactly the same thing. I don't see what the problem is. I don't see why they feel the need to leak it. it's just, you know, let's cause trouble, and I don't think it helps anybody. So, WikiLeaks, if you're listening, which you're not, you're all a bunch of idiots, and I hope you get hung. Right, I'll see you guys later. So I've managed to pick up my deliveries. I've got to go a little bit slow, just due to the fact that I have 20 microwaves in the back of the van, and they weigh a ton, and it's actually making it quite difficult to stop. So I'm not going to be rushing around anywhere anytime soon. It's 20 to 4, so back to the yard by about 4 o'clock. Hopefully left by about 4:30. Should be quite a good day. I hope you've all had a nice day. It's been good for me. I haven't felt rushed, or, you know, it's not been too cold. It's been a good day. Oh, excuse me. That's the Lucasade talking there. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to spend the evening with my man Kev. I sounded a little bit gay, but I don't care. We're gonna watch movies and snuggle up on the sofa and eat junk food, and you can't stop us. Alright? It's a bromance, okay? He's my bro. He's my brozilla. We're allowed. Okay. See you later.
One single moment your whole life can turn round. Stand there for a minute staring straight into the ground, looking to the left slightly, then looking back down. The world feels like it's caved in, proper sorry frown. Please let me show you how we could only just be for us. I can change and I can grow, or we could adjust. The wicked thing about us is we always have trust. We can even have an open relationship if you must. I look at her, she stares almost straight back at me, but her eyes glaze over like she's looking straight through me. Then her eyes must have closed for what seems an eternity. When they open up, she's looking down at her feet. Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts, but you've got to walk away now. It's over. So then I move my hand.
So it is 4:20, and oh happy day, I am finished. Just on my way down to my mum and dad's now. Got to drop a golf club off to my dad, and then off for my bromance. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and please feel free to suggest things that I should talk about, because otherwise I just waffle. So yeah, give me some topics. You know, there's not a lot I don't know about something. Give me something I don't know, and I will make something up. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Right, hello guys. We're just doing carvery. This is a little add-on to my blog. This is my bro, my first love, it's Kevin.
Howdy.
And we're just having a little carvery. I don't know if you can see that little carvery there, and I'm just having a light snack here. So we're just going to have some bite to eat, and then go back and watch a movie and snuggle up on the sofa. So I will see you guys later.